in business, in entrepreneurship, in life, in career, you need to have self belief. Self belief drives your confidence. Self belief is able to drive your abilities, your skills, your passions. Self belief helps you to take lots of massive action to move on and accomplish in life. So, there are some tips that you can use to develop and increase your self belief. The first one is you should have change of your perspective. You should be looking at what direction do you want to take for your life. Change the perspective from negative to positive perspective of anything that comes your way, because that fuels or drives self-belief. You should also be able, tip number 2, to conquer your limiting beliefs. Convert your limiting beliefs into empowering beliefs. It is encouraged that you and me can do a SWOT analysis of our life, especially our strengths and weaknesses. There's a team of managers that I've spoken to last one day, and I encourage them, especially when they are developing a personal brand, that they should be able to look at what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and be able to look at what are the opportunities and what are their threats. As much as they are developing the corporate brand, that they should also take care of the personal brand. So the second tip on how to develop and increase your self-belief is to reduce and replace the limiting beliefs with positive, empowering beliefs. That where you are weak, you convert that weakness, that blind spot that you have, into a powerful, empowering belief. The third tip of developing self-belief is self-love. Love yourself first. I remember the other day listening to a minister of the gospel, and he was saying that if he's ever going to die, they are not going to look for shoes to put onto his feet, because there will be so many pairs in the house, new ones, that they will have enough. He will not be buried in socks. You know, some people get buried in socks because there are no shoes. All your shoes are completely worn out. And therefore they say, why should we get bothered in buying a new shoe for somebody who has died? Practice active self-love. Love yourself first so that you can be able to love others. And when you love yourself, you increase your self-belief. You increase your positivity. You increase the kind of vibes, positive vibes that you are generating into the environment. Another tip that helps in your self-belief is to create a healthy routine. Practice mindful meditation in the morning when you wake up. Practice prayer. Practice a routine of, first of all, investing in yourself in the morning when you wake up, because that develops your self-belief. The fifth tip that is going to help you increase your self-belief is unlock your power of proximity. Tony Robbins says that you attract who you hang around with and you become them. The power of proximity. Seek advice for people who have walked your path before, because when you associate with them, then you start getting the positive things that have made them have a very high self-belief. This morning I was on a Zoom call for 30 minutes with a young man, 34-year-old Benjamin, from a town about 150 or 200 kilometers from where I am based. and he wanted some advice on his career progression because he felt he had stagnated. We met online on LinkedIn. That is somebody who wants to change his life by proximity, as I also get to speak to my coaches and mentors and people who are ahead of me in time so that I can be able to lift up my game. So seek out for people who have already walked the path, the power of proximity. That is what Tony Robbins calls it. Finally, the last tip on how to improve and increase your self-belief is feed your mind. Anything that you watch, anything that you read, even this particular webinar, and I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you are the first one to get it. Whatever you relate with, whatever you read, whatever you watch, make you. What you feed your brain, your mind creates you. A bonus point: how to create self-belief, learn a new skill. Remember, subscribe to this channel.